wears his host of hardball. Every morning I read the papers and I'm gung-ho to get to work. Not many people have had this privilege.
So I'm going to share with you, I just had an opportunity to meet with Chris Mathews, our national host for presidential debates and all. So I was coming back from Texas, and I just randomly stopped over to a truck stop rest area, and I changed my mind. I usually get a pilot. I try to get a pilot coffee, but that day I was just like, let me just stop here and go to Starbucks. So I go to Starbucks and I see this guy with a trench coat, and he looked familiar, and I took my hat off at that point and walked up to him. I said, hey, is that Chris? He says, yeah, that's Chris. I said, no, I mean Chris Mathews. He said, yeah, this is Chris Mathews. I said, yo, dude, I've been wanting to meet you. You're so smooth when you do the run that mediation or what we call moderation of debates. It's doing it so frequently and fearful. He says, oh yeah, I'm a Northeast Philly guy, and he said, I'm a Philly guy. I said, oh really? Which area did you grow up in? And he says, I grew up in Northeast Philly. And I said, where are you at now? He says, I'm in Upper Bucks County. And he said, it's nice. And anyway, he says, I grew up in Northeast Philly, and this is a common thing we all have. We come up, we grew up with the smooth talk. And I said, yeah, I agree. I mean, you must be a different batch group, because I hung out in Northeast Philly quite a bit when I was young. And he said, yeah, I'm only like about 10 years older than you, that's all. I said, okay. So anyway, he says, after I make the program, when the phone rings, my handshake to pick it up, what is going to be now? And he says, I'm just so, I get sweats and handshake when I pick up the phone after I do the debate. So anyway, that was I just started talking like a few, chit-chat here and there, where was who, and I did my condolences with him about his colleague, Tim Russert. Tim Russert, he passed away mysteriously. He was the one who released the name of CIA operative Valerie Plame. She was wife of the ambassador in either it was Libya or Egypt or some other country. But my question is, what's a big deal he did? I mean, if you are some connection with the ambassador and you are always active and all that, you think we don't know who you might be? I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, what the heck did he do that he exposed the name of the CIA operative? But anyway, he was just chit-chatting with someone, and he just said, Tim Russert, spit it out. So after that, Bush came out on the TV. He says, "We will." We'll do the justice to those who expose the names. And a few weeks later, he was sitting in the office, and all of a sudden, he had bust open his artery, the aorta or something. I don't know. It was. They said it's a unique heart attack, and so anyway, that was the story with the meeting with. So I did my condolences with Chris Mathews because he was his partner, and they both used to do that. Now I haven't seen Chris Mathews lately doing any of those programs anymore, but. Yeah, that was a short 10 minutes talk with Chris Mathews, and by the time I got done, there was a long line standing, trying to shake hands with him, and he goes, his bodyguard at that time was Tom. So I said, "Yo, where's everybody else?" He said, "What do you mean everybody else?" I said, "Your bodyguard and the congregation." He says, "This is me. There is no bodyguard." Then he said, "Tom, let's go." So Tom has a backpack, so I've been a bodyguard and I've been a secret agent for a very high-ranking personality, and so I know how these deals go. I mean, so anyway, that was my short story.